Sam Whiteman is taking guard. The left-hander's on strike. He's 37 not out, and here's the first ball of the morning. Siddle around the wicket from the broadcast end, and he bowls wide of the off stump. Pattinson away from the southern end. Full. Whiteman drives, picks the gap, through cover point and away for 4.
Sure has. Siddle again. 2 Voges. Bowled him! Right through him. Great bowling, Peter Siddle. Kept slightly low. You got a lot of pace. And Voges had the head in the air, maybe not the pitch to it. And terrific bowling by Peter Siddle. He's been terrific. Absolutely terrific, Klinger. As Siddle's in again. And Whiteman gets an edge. If there was a third slip, I reckon he was in trouble. There's not. And that'll go down to the boundary for 4. An edgy way to bring up your 50. Gee, batted well. Well done, Sam Whiteman. A half century. And WA at 5 for 333.
From time to time with his ballers.
He's a bowl under Whiteman, jumps forward on the front foot, drives through the covers for 4.
The first thing we wanted to do was get assurance that our reading of the rule was as it would legally play out, and we were confident we had that. In the end of the day, we then had to take the view, how much is this going to upset our team in terms of preparing? Quite open and public about the fact that that's what we would like to see happen.
As Whiteman is bowled here, rocking on the back foot, the ball just didn't climb off the wicket, trying to play a pull shot, and he's lost his top of off stump. And that's the end of Sam Whiteman. So he goes, he's the 6th man out, and Western Australia have lost the last of really their recognised batsmen, with Agar at the crease having to bat with the lower order now. 6 for 372, Sam Whiteman is out.
The success with teams, it's amazing how that just rolls on. And
short ball pulled away, Coulter gets it straight out the middle of the bat, and that can't be saved, that'll be 4.
Pretty even first session here, Dan. 2 wickets falling and still ticking the scoreboard over WA.
As Agar does now, he drives. There's a gap there between extra cover and mid-off out to the sweeper underneath the scoreboard. Here the grassy knolls on the eastern side, and they get a run.
And but he was also removed before the luncheon break. So a squared off session we've probably say this morning.
As Ahmed starts a new over, taking the aerial route. Coulter, and he's caught by Hanscom. Backing back, takes the catch. He goes, Coulter out, caught at mid-off, and Fawad Ahmed has 5 wickets in a Sheffield Shield final. The competition's leading wicket taker all season. Continuing, he's already got a 5-wicket haul in the Shield finals. 37 overs, 5 for 84, and starts a new over here. Edging and caught. Remington goes, snicked off to second slip, and Nathan Remington is out. Dan Christian takes the catch, and Western Australia have lost their 8th wicket. Fawad Ahmed has 6 of them. Nathan Remington goes 8 for 411. Is Siddle outside the off stump. Agar cuts it away, backward a point, past Hussey, who's running back in front of the players' pavilion, and that'll be 4.
The scoring, but also take the wickets.
Ahmed bowls and attempting to sweep. And he's been caught. Caught at slip. There was very, well, not much happened there. That's why I was a little bit hesitant, because he was attempting to sweep, then It's taken the edge, balloon to slip. And he's gone. It's 9 for 421. Here's Ahmed again. Tosses it out. Edging caught. Caught it slip. It's all over. And there's 8 for Fawad Ahmed. Magnificent bowling by Fawad Ahmed. And WA all out for 421. Mackin out for a duck. Chris Rogers sprints off. Rob Quiney as well. And they all congratulate Fawad Ahmed.
For a long period of time.
Coulter bowl to Rogers, who drives an over pitch ball through the covers, and it'll go to the boundary for 4. That's a good start for Chris Rogers. Agar again, and Rogers leaves outside the off stump. Did it touch the pad on the way through? I don't think it was any bash. And it's not out, so it's none for 37 at tee.
Mackin to Rogers, playing outside the off stump through the covers, past Bancroft in the catching position, and that will go for 4. So Rogers to 26.
And now we've got Remington up the hill. as Quiney takes him down
Oh,
the
what
ground.
a shot that is. That'll give him some confidence. Over pitching, driving down along the onside. As good a shot as Rob Quiney's played all day. And we know it's been a bit of a battle for him this sunny afternoon in Hobart. Remington in again. Rogers driving. He'll get some runs this time. He has picked the gap beautifully. Wide of mid-off to the boundary for 4. Talk about that in a second, as I said, as Coultonale's in from the northern end. And Rogers cuts on the back foot. Late cut through backward point. Great piece of fielding, although it gets away. And it'll go to the boundary for 4 in the end. Brings up his half century. So that was Agard diving. I thought he did a pretty good job there, but it got away. And Chris Rogers another half century. Here's Ty again round the wicket, and Quiney cutting and picking up a boundary backward of point. It was short, it was in the air, but there was no protection. And that's a better shot by Rob Quiney, and Andrew Tivey a little bit disappointed with that effort. There's Quiney edging and getting a boundary.